The largest T20 festival in the world is back for its 15th season and back with a bang. Two new teams, fresh squads, young captains. This IPL has got it all. We will be joined by former CSK batsman and cricket commentator Vidyut Sivaramakrishnan to review this year's IPL and give us his opinions about the tournament's proceedings. Sunmind Sports presents Vidyut's views.
Four titles and nine-time finalists is a huge achievement in a competitive tournament like the IPL. What is the secret to CSK's consistency?
I think India Cements runs the team beautifully. They have been in the business for a long time, so they know what it takes for a franchise to win a big league. So I think that helps a lot. They know how to handle players. I've been in India Cements for 5 years before I played for CSK. So they are a wonderful organization to be with. They put absolutely no pressure on you. So I think that rubs off very well. Because when you go into a big franchise, you want people to give you space to do well. And that CSK does beautifully. There is no pressure from the management that you have to win, you have to do this, you have to do that. No, it's just about going there, playing, and they realize that they give all the power to the leader because leader knows what to do to win trophies for us. And CSK have been very, very good in that way. They have been approved franchisee. They've had a lot of hardships in the game, but I think they've come out of it very, very well. A lot of people in 2018 they brought it up. They said that they have a team where a lot of people are 30 plus, and they really showed that in a format like T20, experience is very, very important. We had some unbelievable matches, and what experience helps is in how you handle pressure. In the situations where you need to get, say, 40 of 12 balls, and Dhoni works in that point. He knows what to do because he's been doing it day in and day out. So I think that's what CSK have been doing very, very well. They're a great franchise to work with. They never put undue pressure on the players. They always take care of the players very, very well. And it's like one big family. I've not been part of other franchises, so I don't know how they work. But CSK have been beautiful in that way.
We don't see many uncapped players in CSK, but whoever they pick go on to become very successful cricketers. So, what is their scouting process like?
Actually, it's pretty surprising. CSK don't spend too much time on scouting. A lot of other teams have talent scouts. They go watch a lot of matches, but CSK actually what happens, they have a lot of accomplished players who are into other modes like match referees and umpires. So they have a close look on players and they're able to give feedback to the management. So CSK is not a team which actually spends too much time on talent, but they pick the right people. I think they don't get excited very, very quickly. But a lot of teams see one or two innings and they get who are over a player, but CSK never does that. And I think they give a lot of value to experience in this format because even with me, the first year I played for CSK, T20 was just introduced that time, so we didn't know what to do. But the more you play this format, the more you get better. So I think that way they're very, very smart. Like somebody like a Josh Hazelwood last year, unfortunately we lost him this year, but he was a great pick and he was not that expensive. And he brought tremendous value to the team. So they're very smart about their picks. Something like a Sam Curran last year, and somebody like Moeen Ali, who's gotten great value to the team. So he's not this big player like a Ben Stokes or somebody, but CSK knows that he'll bring a lot of value to the team. So I think they do a lot of homework there, and Dhoni is very smart that way. He knows what kind of players are need for this particular number and what kind of players will actually suit that particular than just picking an all-rounder. They do a lot of work with regard to conditions, and even Stephen Fleming that way, unbelievable captain for New Zealand, and he's been a great coach. I started off my career 1 year he played and then he coached. So he has a great mind and he's superb. So and what they do is they give people opportunity. Maybe they take time to put players into the group, but once they are in, they don't drop them in one or two games. Because there's something about Ruturaj Gaikwad. The first 2-3 innings he was a complete failure, but they held on to him and they played. And look how well he's performing now. So that's CSK. They give an opportunity and they're very smart about their picks. So they've been doing it over a period of time. So and that's why they've been very, very successful.
Stephen Fleming has been the coach for over 10 years at CSK. Why has he been so successful?
Well, not only Fleming, I think the entire support staff. I think most of the with regard to Tommy Simsek has been the physio for 10 years. Gregory King has been the trainer for 10 years. Just one instance to show you how brilliant Stephen Fleming was. I think the first game I played against Delhi, I got a 50 and I got on the 18th over. McGrath kept pulling shot and I pulled a shot and I got out. And then a couple of games later, we were going to play Delhi Daredevils again. So Fleming was a player, not a coach that time. So we were going to open together. So he actually took me aside to another net and he called me Vince. He said, Delhi are going to bowl shot to you. the first two balls are going to bowl short to you. I want you to come in the front foot and then look to pull the ball. So he didn't want to. One way he gave the indication to the bowler and going the back, and he knew what McGrath was going to do, and that shows how smart he was. And we did around 100 full shots. He chucked for me. So he didn't have to because he wasn't the coach, but he took the interest. He chucked for me. I played the full shot, and the next day the first two balls were shot. I pulled them for 4, and then we had a nice smile about it. He's a very smart technician, which is very important. T20. T20 is a format where things change very very quickly. You can see a lot of games where the entire result of the match changes in a couple of hours' time. So that way, they plan very well. You can't plan too much in this format. You have to be flexible. That's what CSK they have shown over a long period of time that you need to be flexible. You need to be smart about decision making, which is a very very important factor in T20.
Trust is a big word in the CSK camp, as we have heard from the likes of Watson, Gaikwad, and many more. Why do you think the success rate for players is more in CSK than in other teams?
I think you told the question and gave the answer. The trust is a very, very important factor, and CSK has always done that. Like I said, not only during IPL, even before that, they've been in the business for a long time. They support a lot of cricketers from further backgrounds. They've always been given the security to players. They're saying you just go focus on the game, we'll take care of the rest. And they did in a small way when it comes to the leagues. They've got a lot of teams. They've given a lot of employment, and when it comes to the IPL. I think their player management skills are, beautiful. And I think somebody has all read what's the difference between CSK and RCB other team. And this is what he said. I think it was a perfect answer. Because he's played for India Cements, he's been part of the setup, and he knows what a beautiful franchisee or company India Cements is.
Let's look at what's been happening in IPL 2022. You have the record for one of the highest scores on IPL debut by an uncapped player, 54. And Ayush Badoni equaled your score the other night against Gujarat Titans. What kind of pressure is there for a young player on debut?
I think that's the new age India, no? We've been speaking about, Indian cricket has gone forward because of, youngsters coming in playing very, very fearlessly. Now, we are a generation where we still didn't have that kind of fearlessness, but now the kids coming in are so confident. It's great to see because Ayush Badoni was superb. Something like Abhinav also, I coached him a little bit when he came for the KPL, and he has great skills, and you talk about Shah Rukh Khan, you talk about Lalit that day for Delhi, chasing 10, 12 runs per over for a youngster to come in and do it straight away in IPL in such a pressure game is not easy at all. So that's where we stand. Our cricket is really moving forward, and I think Badoni was superb. I really enjoyed what I saw, the kind of approach he had. He didn't play too many big shots. He was just coming in, getting bat to ball. He seemed to be at ease there. It looked as if he's playing his 50th IPL game or something. So that's what we've been seeing even last year when Padikkal made his debut. He just came and they're just playing how they're playing a league game, which is very good to see because whenever you go to bat, there's going to be pressure. The last thing you want to do as a batter is get all this unwanted pressure from outside, from the crowds, which is very, very good. And I'm sure there are going to be a lot more youngsters coming in. I like Malik's bowling for Sunrisers yesterday. He was really ripping it.
Teams that are usually successful have lost their first games this season. It's very early in the tournament to judge, but how do you think this IPL is going to be?
Yeah, it's always good to start with a win. But like I said, big teams are not really good. As long as they feel they are in the right track, they're not going to worry too much about all this because winning and losing is part of the deal. So, but they are good teams and they will know that they have to sharpen up on certain aspects. So, yes, the top order didn't click for CSK, but I think positive was Dhoni coming back in a fantastic form and by getting 50th position is really good to see. Which is going to help. I think Dhoni at number 5, 6 is going to be in form. Then CSK will be very, very difficult to beat. Obviously, no captaincy pressure is not that Jadeja has taken over. So I think that is very good for CSK. So I don't think as a CSK supporter, as a former CSK player, I'm going to worry about how they played the first game. It wasn't bad. Mumbai, yes, I feel their bowling lineup is a little bit on the weaker side. It may hurt them during the tournament, but CSK I think looked fine. Especially if somebody like Moeen Ali comes in and if Milne can play the role what Hazelwood did, I think they should be fine. Yes, we are missing Deepak Chahar a lot because he always gets wickets in the new ball and the way he's been batting off it would have been a great number 7 to have. But unfortunate because of that, somebody has to fill up the shoes for him. Maybe Bravo will be doing that this year. And I think Jadeja plays a very important role at number 4 or 5 because he's somebody who's very quick between the wickets. He can play the sheet anchor at the same time he can play the big shots. So again, with captaincy comes responsibility. I've been saying it before. I think Jadeja has to bat number 4 for CSK, especially if somebody like Raina, not them.
Ishan Kishan went for big bucks in the auction and he contributed really well for Mumbai in their first game. How do you think he'll handle pressure of the hefty purse?
Yeah, see, Ishan has been doing beautifully for Mumbai, and I don't think players are going to, have a mindset of saying, okay, I'm getting 15 plus crores, I have to play any differently. Once you start getting ready, you're not going to be the same player. It's easier said than done, I know, because there is a lot of money involved, but I think he's just going to focus on the process and do well. He's been a proven customer for Mumbai, and I'm sure he will do well. Again, I don't think Mumbai's problem is when it comes to their batting. So bowling is, I think there will be a little excess pressure on somebody like Bumrah. They don't have Kunal Pandya, they don't have a Rahul Chahar who contribute very well for them. So it'll be interesting to see how they go.
Finally, how do you think the young captains KL Rahul, Rishabh Pant and Shreyas Iyer will do this year? Are they exciting captaincy prospects for the country?
Hardik Pandya. Yeah. So that is good to see. I think this is the first time after a lot of years you always see a very experienced person or a maybe an outstation player being the captain. But I'm very happy to see all these young guys are given the responsibility to it is a big responsibility. IPL is the biggest T20 league in the world. So it's not going to be easy for them, but I think they responded very well. And I really like Shreyas Iyer's style of captaincy. I think he's very calm. He reads the game very well. I think I did a small stint with Delhi Daredevils when Gambhir was the captain. When Shreyas took over, I was part of the team with the support staff. So I really like what we saw in Shreyas. He's a good leader. He knows how to get the best out of players. So again, he's good. Even Rishabh is good. KL Rahul also has very, very good signs of becoming a brilliant captain for India in the future. So I think next, like we said before, Rohit is not getting any younger. Virat has given up captaincy. So these 3-4 people are going to be the core group taking Indian cricket forward.